Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the Self-Care Bear Club. We're here. You are here. Thank you for being here. I'm Kara, your host, your best friend, your confidant. And I just want to say thank you and I love you. And if this is as far as you get in this podcast, thank you. I love you. Thank you. I love you. And you are love. And you can go spread the love. So sharing is caring. Okay, bye. Just kidding. I hope some of you are still listening and are interested in what we're going to talk about today, which is processed food. Processed food. So, processed food and what it does to you, and what you have the power to take back from your processed food. Yes? So, processed food, what is it? Quite simply, it's anything that comes in a jar, a bag, a box. Like, that's not even all the way true, but you feel me? Like, the Pringles, the Sour Patch Kids, the soda pops, the like even the nuts sometimes. Like if you're buying just random, corporate brands, or the frozen dinners, the frozen pizzas, all the stuff that's convenient and we want, and it's easy to grab, right? And it tastes good, and it wants you to have more. It really wants you to have more. So processed food is designed to make you want more. Let's just stop right there. So we're never playing the victim, right? We're never playing the victim. But if you love processed food and you're just like, I can't get out of the McDonald's line, like I can't get out of the Burger King line, I can't stop eating Pringles, like, you are not alone. You are not alone, and that's why our country is overweight, yeah? Because it is literally an addiction. One you may not know you have, one that a lot of people don't know they have, one that lots of people are aware they have, but it's the American way, so why are we gonna change today, hey? Processed food equals more processed food. So, there is nothing wrong with enjoying your processed foods, friend, but we need to look a little at the labels every now and then, right? A little at the labels. There's not food in a lot of the food we're eating. So if you haven't started checking labels, I don't want you to do it to drive you crazy, right? Food labels, nutrition labels. I don't want that. So if you need to not stop listening right now, to not do that, like, because it's going to make you crazy. No, don't go the crazy mile. Just go the mile where you're like, okay, let me see, and see what you see. Let me know what you see. I am not even talking about the Pringles and the Sour Patch Kids. Like, find, like, those we know are bad, right? So I don't look at that because I think that's helpful for me when I decide to have some Pringles. Or have I had Pringles recently? Like, why do I keep saying that? Or I more have store-bought ice cream. That's like a treat that I really have. Yes, I have Pringles. Some sort of chips is like my go-to junk food. When I'm having those things, I don't turn over the thing and look at the nutrition label because I already know what I'm getting myself into, right? That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about maybe some of the more processed foods that you don't think are bad for you, like, or that are advertised that are good for you as well. They'll use certain buzzwords, right? Buzzwords that maybe don't even mean anything, like zero sugar. Oh, we all want zero sugar. No, my friends, we want low sugar. We want natural sugars. We don't want these processed oils and sugars, right? We don't want them. Our body does not want them. And how we know is the next time you eat something, I want you to just really pay attention to how you feel for a hot second, and not to make yourself feel bad. Like, maybe I'm getting in your head, so like you've never noticed it before, and like I said, stop listening. If you are healthy and well and you have got it going on, like, mindset above everything, right? Mindset above everything. But it's okay to be aware. It's okay to be aware. And There's no food in our food. There's no food in our food. So these cereals, maybe some cereals, maybe you were taught to eat cereal for breakfast every morning. You know, you got to get your Wheaties. Get your Wheaties. They'll make you strong. Tony the Tiger. No, these sort of things. Maybe like granola bars. Granola bars. Maybe even some of like these fake chips, right? Like they all are like a healthier option. But then when we read it, it's like they're just lying to us. So maybe just pay attention to a few things like those and replacing them with some whole foods. Just see how you feel the next time you eat, you know, Roots Natural Kitchen. If you've never been to Roots Natural Kitchen, I know I've told you about it before. They're all over Virginia and maybe another state. But you got to get it. It's so good for you. But whole foods, right? Eat an avocado. Eat some chicken. Eat some grass-fed beef. Eat some tomatoes, potatoes. Like, try those things. Put them all together. Put dressing all over them. I don't care. Get some processed dressing in there. And see how you feel. Just see how you feel. Like, your body was meant to digest those sorts of foods. And those sorts of foods, not only that, they just have so many nutrients. So they're going to give you everything you need. Quite simply. And so these processed foods, I mean, if you haven't noticed, there's like a common theme out in these streets where like, we're just kind of like zombies. Have you noticed? We're like walking zombies. I'm having an epiphany. We're like fucking walking zombies here. We are. We got our headphones in, our fucking face up our ass, and we're just Matrix. We're in the Matrix. So shut that shit down. Processed food definitely has an effect over your mind, body, and soul. I do believe with my whole heart. So if you are in a place where that's what you're trying to do, increase better eating and healthier eating habits in your diet, I strongly encourage you to don't cut anything out. Zero restrictions, right? Zero restrictions so you don't go black and white with it. I'm showing the people on YouTube. I'm dressed in black and white today, which is actually, the white is very unusual. And look at my earrings. I really committed. I was like, this is like opposite vibes and I love it. If you're listening to me on without the visual, you're going to have to go check out YouTube to see these crazy earrings I'm wearing. But we're doing it. We're committed. It's like big hoop energy, but not big hoops. And I think I should have went with the big hoops, but we live and we learn and we love ourselves always. So I was just having a moment with the camera and my friends and you listening. If you're still listening, come back to me. Processed foods are linked to cancer, to ADD, ADHD. What are all these diseases that tiny children have? They don't have diseases. They don't have diseases, friends. They got a fucking sugar problem. They got a candy habit. Okay? They're not getting any nutrients. Can I get some nutrients? I don't know. I don't know if your kid's in public school or your grandkid. Maybe check out what the cafeteria is serving. If they're eating cafeteria, or just skip that part. Pack their own lunches. And then don't take it so seriously, right? I just got on one because like there's this whole level where that's where you gotta be, or that's where you want to be. And that's cool if that's where you want to be, my friend. Take that and run with it. Be the processed food porn. Like, I wanted to find another P word, but I couldn't. Just be the private investigator of the processed food industry. Like, I want you to find everything about him and like put their ass on blast, because like, boo, boo, boo. We got to bring quality back, my friends. Quality, wholesome goods, wholesomeness. Like, what the world needs now is love, sweet love. It's the only thing. It is literally the only thing. And I'm just reminding you and getting passionate about it because it's the only thing. And it is so easily forgotten. I forget like every 5 seconds some days. Not that accurate, but there's just always layers, right? There's always layers. We're always talking about the fucking layers. What do the layers carry? I don't know. Keep growing and learning with me. Keep listening and you'll find the layers. Keep listening to yourself, not me, right? You know, when you eat McDonald's, you don't feel as good as when you eat. I'm trying to think of something that everybody would eat that's like really good. I don't want to say a salad because like people don't love salads, and I fucking get that. I fucking feel you if you don't love a salad. I'm not saying just eat salads. Just get yourself some meat. 4 out of the 7 days of the week, don't eat some processed food. I don't know, find what works for you. 5 out of the 7 days, don't eat processed food. Or you don't even have to make it like that. Don't put processed food in your house. That's actually what I do and what I've done when I want my Pringles or I want my Ben & Jerry's. Oh, I want that shit, but I want to go get it. I want to make a conscious choice. I want to have the inspiration to go get it. I don't just want it to be in my radar and have that convenience. Because brain, no matter how much it grows, there's more growing. So maybe you don't want to have it around because you're not going to just eat it because you really, really want it, right? If you have weird feelings with food and or about food, or you ever have, don't bring them back up in your vibration. Don't talk about them like I am. No, it's so fine though to talk about it. But like, at what point do we just let everything unbother us? And not in like a way where we become a lazy people, which is what we are. Just in a way of acceptance, of again, love, of again, gratitude, of understanding that we may not understand. Whew. But somehow we all understand. Can you quote me on that? Are you sleeping out there? Don't fall asleep behind the wheel if you're listening to this while driving. We were talking about processed foods. They make you lazy, they make you fat. They make you a zombie. They may make you irritable. They will definitely fry your brains. My brains are so scrambled. But they're also just good for your soul sometimes. I'm getting ready to go to the drive-in out in Goochland. Whoop whoop, if you've never been. It's a gay old time. It's just a gay old time. I'm excited to go there. I've only been once, so I'm talking about it like, but it's a gay old time. So go to the drive-in wherever you are. Find the closest drive-in and go. Wholesome. And this place even says that they got like pretty decent meat they serve there. They never fry anything there. They cook their popcorn in coconut oil. So I'm like super psyched. I'm like, okay, Goochland Drive-In. Okay, great segue, man. That really resonated. They're doing something. They're doing something so small that could make a huge difference, right? You don't want to feel shitty when you're up in the movies. You don't want to feel gross while you're watching the movies because you're eating some snacks. You don't want to have to go take a poop and miss half the movie. That's what processed foods do to you. So do not beat yourself up about loving convenience. I love convenience, and that's a-okay. Just make sure there's some food in your food when you're out there from now and then, from time to time. Check your labels. Eat as many whole foods as you can. Get those fruits and veggies. If that's all you can do, then fuck it. Again, focus on what you are consuming that's good for you. Don't harp on the bad shit. See what you can incorporate that is not processed. Get yourself some whole milk. Get yourself some chicken fingers. Fry it. I don't care. Just like slowly stop eating processed foods all day long. And you won't, when you don't go to McDonald's, you won't crave McDonald's. But above all else, love yourself no matter where you're at. And if this level is not resonating with you and you're like, oh, I already do shit like that, Carrie. Okay, so like take it to the next level where you're like how can I care and again, not care? Because you know what's going to kill you faster than your fucking processed foods is worrying about it, is stressing about it, stressing about anything. The stress will kill you the quickest, my friends. So, as always in the Self-Care Bear Club, it all begins within. It all begins within. So we have to bring it back in to ourselves and be like, is this truly serving me? So there's the level of self-awareness, and then there's that deeper level of, I guess, maybe self-acceptance and self-release, and then just self-permission, where you're like, I can have everything the world has to offer, and I can be okay physically, mentally, and spiritually because my body's got me. My spirit has got me. We are healthy. We are wealthy. We are rich. And we are those bitches. Oh, and those dudes. And those dudes. I don't apologize if the word bitches offends you. But I also do. Cursing has been on my mind a little bit recently because my parents still scoff at it, and I totally understand. But it's just something I feel that I've done more, that I just let go and become myself. So it's kind of hard for me to relate that to somebody who might not understand. But we walk around and we're like, don't say that in front of the kids, or like we when we hear bad words, and it's like, it's all about your intentions, right? So I'm never ever calling anybody names, or I guess I did just call us bitches, but it's all about the intention behind whatever you do. So if you're eating processed foods, if you're cursing, if you're making love, if you're building a tree house, whatever you're doing, you have to have good intentions. You don't have to, but it's going to change your world. It's going to change your world. So my intentions are pure, my friends. When I curse, I mean nothing by it. I'm just expressing myself. Is that an excuse? Why do people curse? Should we make a podcast about that? I did read somewhere that actually the more people curse, the more honest they tend to be. So what up, holler at me. I am the honest self-care bear. And for real, I'm as honest as I can be from moment to moment, my friends. So thank you for sharing your time and your energy with me. As always, if you have questions, comments, or concerns, I'm here for you as a friend, as a health coach, as a fitness trainer, or just as a faraway cheerleader. I got your back, and you know how to treat yourself right. So stop stressing. Take a deep breath in. Drop your shoulders. Drop them real low. And just give yourself a big hug. Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. Give yourself a hug. Give yourself a hug. If you can't do it right now, give yourself a hug when you fucking can. As soon as you can. Give it an extra squeeze. Make some weird noises and say bye. It all begins within, my friends. I love you so much. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of us. Enjoy. 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 It's summer here, so I'm going to go enjoy the last little bits of summer. Soak it all up. Stay present. Stay well. And I'll see you in the next episode.